When first I left old England, sure such yarns as we were told, as how folks in Australia could pick up lumps of gold. So when we got to Melbourne town, we were ready soon to slip and get even with the captain and scuttle from the ship. With his swag upon me shoulder, Black Billy in me hand, I travel the bush of Australia like a true born native man.
Welcome back to Ful-O Gold, ladies and gentlemen. I am back at Smythesdale today. It's a little bit windy. I apologise for the audio if it's not top notch. So I'm just going to go back, continue on where I left off on my last video, or the video I posted where I found that larger nugget. That was actually 0.68 of a gram as well. So happy days there. We're going to continue on here, see what else we can dig up. So yeah, there's a water race goes through here. You can see that there, that water race that continues right around, and there's actually a reservoir, a small dam, a couple of gullies over, so they chased or they sourced their water over there right down here, and there is a hydraulic operation, or has been one further down there. You can't see that in the video, but if you know the area, you know where I mean. So there's a couple of little potholes scattered around here, so you just never know. Alright, we'll get into it. Okay, so I've been going for about half an hour, guys, and been finding a fair bit of lead. So I'll move away from the other side of the gully. I'll come over this side, see what happens. And there's a shallow shaft here. It's right at the start of this gully, so I'm not too sure whether the gold is up here or not, but I've got this shallow or very faint signal right here, and it's in all this quartz, so I'm going to give it a dig, see what happens. And it's just as I suspected, that's a bit of lead. And that was just sitting underneath that moss there, so interesting. I might move down further. Anyway, keep going on to the next one. Okay, so I've come down the gully quite a ways, and I've come across this hydraulic sluice spot. Now you can tell by this edge here, and you might not be able to see that there's an edge right at the edge by the far side there. That's the original ground level. Now they've hydro sluiced it or blasted it with a giant garden hose, as you might be able to put it, and they've washed out any of the alluvial gravels, and the water of course runs back down through here. There could have been sluice riffles or slats set up here. However, so you can see there's the diggings at the bottom of the gully there, and then they've come up the side of this gully here and started hydro sluicing. So they could tell that the deposit's been up here, but they also found gold down there, and they've traced it up to here as well. So I've been going for a while, finding quite a bit of lead and some ground noise as well, and then I finally picked up this signal here. If I can pick him up. Okay, drop him in there. Is that it? No, might have dropped it. Oh no, left it there. Okay, here's the real deal. So there's that little speck. First one for the day. So persistence pays off, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's good to know there's gold here. It's in that, I found it in some sticky sort of clay stuff, so that's a good sign. So alright, hopefully I find its bigger brothers. catch you on the next one. Okay, so I got this nice target here, and I've obviously dug off the vegetation, and the target's still there in that nice real orangey looking clay. So if I can do a live dig with one hand, I'm wearing the headphones too. See what happens, because my tripod, I kind of lost it. Okay, yeah, that's picking up the phone. That's still in the hole. This might be a deep one actually, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so she's in the scoop. I'll just do a little clean of the coil. Now I don't know how I'm going to do this because it keeps picking up the camera. I might have to hold it there. Okay. Trying to beat the rain as well. Going to be a bit of a wet weekend. Oh yeah, there it is. Bit of lead. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. Bit of chick boom, but there we go. You got to dig them. Look good. It was in that similar stuff as that other nuggie I found over there. So cheers. So that's going to do me for today, guys. It's going to rain soon, and just about had it with digging up lead, to be honest. So, but I found that one bit of gold, which I'm happy with, and which is always good. But it seems like the old timers have moved to this side of the gully, judging by the potholes around here, and they hydro sluiced up there, down through there, but the diggings on this side, they don't seem to touch that for some reason. So, but all these mullocks around here, I haven't found any gold whatsoever. Plenty of lead. There's the odd sort of old prospector's hole, dig like miners, metal detectors holes, but the best I've done in this gully is right up the top where I parked my ute. So and of course I found that other bit of gold today up there. So don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes where exactly they found the gold, but you think around here with the amount of activity, found me pick there. You think the amount of activity, you know, potholes right next to each other, they would have to found something. Yeah, just not finding it with the 6000 today. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
When first I left old England, sure such yarns as we were told, as how folks in Australia could pick up lumps of gold. So when we got to Melbourne town, we were ready soon to slip and get even with the captain and scuttle from the ship, with his swag upon me shoulder, Black Billy in me hand. I travel the bush of Australia like a true born native man.